Oh my god, in or out on the title again. No! No! And then Ellen just told me to read an out-of-pocket book. Hey y'all, it's Lauren. So today I thought we were gonna like switch up my TBRs. So this month in August, we are gonna do some games. So I have a TBR jar, a dice game, a bingo game, and then my friends are also picking out some prompts for me to read. All right, so like let's get right into it. Our first one is going to be our TBR jar. I cut up a bunch of prompts and I just like threw them in here. I don't have a jar, I'm sorry, so we're using my planter, my butt planter. So we're just gonna go in and pick some prompts real fast. Okay, the first one is read a book with a 2-word title. All right. The second one, read a book that is on your shelf for over 1 year. And last but not least, a black cover. Read a book with a black cover. All right, so that was my TBR jar. And now we're gonna get into the dice rolling game. I want to choose 3 books from this. The first dice is gonna go this way and the second dice is gonna go across. All right. 5 and 6. Ooh, a character is a writer. Second is 2 and 4, clock or hourglass on the cover. Okay, and then last is 2 and 3. You bought for the cover. That will work out great. Actually, I just bought one at Barnes & Noble for the cover. I have it right here. Now, we have our 3 books picked for here. I do have a book bingo board. I thought that it would be cool if, as I read, we'll check these off and see if I get a bingo. And maybe if I get a bingo, I can buy a new book or something. Ooh, that's a good idea. Okay, if I get a bingo, I can buy a book. All right, so now we have our bingo down, our dice game, and our TBR jar. And last but not least, I asked my friends to send me in some recommendations of what they would like me to read this month. And I have not looked at them. So let's look. So my friend Bailey, so she said, pick a cover that gives off sunset vibes or blue if there's no sunset vibes. Now, I do have Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, but I wanted to read the ones before that first because on her author, not on her author's page, but on an Instagram page, she said like how you should read them. So that's a lot of books I feel like I would have to read until I get to that one. So I'm going to look to see if I have any other sunset vibes on my books. So we'll look at that. That's my friends Maya and Carrie. And Carrie said a book with a number in the title. I'm almost positive somewhere in here I have a book with a number in the title. But she said if I don't have one, then a book with a purple cover. And then Maya, she upped the ante and she said a book about a clown. Now, I already read it, so I don't have any more about a clown. I have books with clowns in them. I think I have The Night Circus, and I'm almost positive there has to be a clown in there, so I would probably choose that one. And she said if I don't, then a book with a red in the title. You know what? I can do like 2 types of reds, like the color red. Well, she said red, R-E-D. But red's red, you know? Last but not least, my friends Meg, Bertina, and Ellen from the Dark Romance series. What did they say? Okay, Bertina said use a color wheel and read a book whose cover matches that color. And then Ellen just told me to read an out-of-pocket book. So Bertina came in clutch with her answer. But this is good, because then I don't have to like think about how many books that I'm going to read this month. Let's go to the color wheel. And I'm going to get rid of purple since we already have someone that chose that color, I believe. I have one that has a black cover too on my TBR jar. So let's get rid of the black as well. So let's spin it and see what we get. Orange. Okay, so we will be finding a book that has orange in there too. I will finish up this, clean this up a little bit, and then we will go and get books. Okay guys, so I'm still trying to find these books. I am going to go some hunting for them and then come back at the end with all of them because I can't find them in this unorganized mess.
2 hours later.
I have all the books for the prompts, and let's get into it. So we are going to start with the dice game. Sorry, if you see me looking, I'm looking at my notebook. Okay, so our first one was the dice game, and I only had one book that had a clock on the cover, and that is The Night Circus. And this also counts towards my book about a clown, because I'm almost positive there is a clown in here. So this covers Maya's prompt as well. And if you look very closely, I know you see it. There is, in fact, a clock on this cover. It's not a big one, but it's there. It is there. The next one is that I bought for the cover, which is The Art Thief, because I just love this cover. It's just giving art, okay? And it has a spine of bats. Who doesn't like bats? And a character who is a writer, which is Beach Read by Emily Henry. Okay, so going into the TBR Jar, a 2-word title, I picked Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. The next one is I've had on a shelf for longer than a year, and that one's going to be Right Behind You by Lisa Gardner. I think this is a mystery. It's actually a couple books. I think it's like the 7th book in, but I don't think they're all connected, so I should be fine. But if not, I have like 2 other books that I've had for longer than a year. And then the last one for the TBR Jar is a black cover. And for that one, I am reading Where I End by Sophie White. It's black. It is white too, but it's black. And I heard Kayla talking about it, and it intrigued me. So I picked it up. Now, for my friends, Carrie, she picked a number in the title of The Color Purple. Well, Slaughterhouse 5 was already on my TBR that I wanted to read, so I'm reading this by Kurt Vonnegut. I did The Clown, and that was The Night Circus. Bertina did The Color Wheel, and that landed on orange, and so we are reading When the World Didn't End by Guinevere Turner. It does have orange across. It's very like 70s vibe, and I love it. And last but not least, Bailey, she chose something that had a sunset vibe. And this is giving sunset vibes to me. I don't know about you guys, but it definitely gives us sunset vibes. I'm also doing a reread this month, which is going to be Mary Jane. Okay, we're just going on a little side tangent real fast. I read this book after I read Daisy Jones and the Six a couple years ago. Obsessed with it, okay? And I want to get back into like my rock and roll 70s vibe of books. So I'm going to reread this. I'm rereading Daisy Jones and the Six next month. And then I just finished the TV show yesterday or the day before. It was so good, okay? It's not as good as the book, don't get me wrong. But the show was so good. At the end or the last episode had me bawling, okay? I was crying, but it was so good. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. Just go and watch it. So this is my August TBR from all the games I played. Oh, actually, let's see right now for book bingo if, like, of course I'm not going to check it off until I read it, but I wonder what ones I can check off now. Less than 200 pages would be Slaughterhouse 5. So I can either go like this way or this way. Written before 2000. Actually, I think Slaughterhouse 5 was also written before 2000. Yeah, 1991. Okay, free space, 5-word title. The Astonishing Color of After. Oh, The Astonishing Color of After, 5. And in or out in the title. I don't know if I have that. Okay, no, I do not have in or out. Okay, so I can do that one, or I can switch to see if I can get another bingo somewhere else. Oh, okay, wait. Less than 200 pages, which was Kurt Vonnegut. And then You Bought for the Cover, which is another prompt, which would be The Art Thief. A book set in the summer, Malibu Rising. Fairy tale or fairy tale retelling. Is The Night Circus a fairy tale? Or third in series? I know none of these are third in series, so that's not gonna work. I don't have a personal roast. This is gonna be harder than I thought. Okay, a book set in the summer, Malibu Rising. The oldest book on your shelf. I have so many books on my shelf I don't even know. Okay, character as a writer. A book published in the last 6 months. Apprentice to the Villain. And that one just came out. So, a book with the sea on the cover. Malibu Rising. Set in France. Oh my god, you're killing me. Oh, actually, The Art Thief might be set in France. Hold up. I think this is a true story too. Yeah, a true story of love, crime, and dangerous obsession. So cool. Where is it set? France. France. He steals artwork in France. Bet. Oh my god, in or out on the title again. No! No! Okay. Oh, historical fiction. Malibu Rising. Personal growth. There's no personal growth in here. Shocking plot twist. I haven't read them. Okay, that could be one because it's shocking plot twist. Written before 2000. Nope, not the oldest book on my shelf. God dang it. Okay, 5-word title. Character saves the world. I don't think I have any that's a character saves the world. You know what? I don't even have a book that starts with an in or out. You know what? I'm finding a book that has the word in or out in the title, and you'll see it pop up somewhere, and I will check off this bingo one way or another, because now I'm annoyed that I had every other one except that one. Oh, I can read it in my dreams. I hold a knife, or I have that one right there. I see. So maybe I'll do that one too. Maybe I'll add that one. We'll see. But like, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for coming along on this journey of conquering my TBR. And I hope to see you in the next video. If you like it, please like, comment, subscribe, and come along for this ride. Actually, I hated that. That was cringe. I'm sorry. Thanks for watching. Bye.